ain't into making.
Fame and fortune aren't reserved for only the quarterbacks. The guys catching the passes get plenty of it too. And he could vault himself into the discussion of the league's best.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole King back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Carolina Panthers. Time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. We are underway in Uptown Charlotte. 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for the Panthers.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. That's to the left side. Hauled in by Leggett. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
15 yards on the play. That's another Panthers first down.
19,
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ready.
Daniels now on 1st down. They go back to Leggett. He's got another one. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. This has been a solid opening drive. Knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run with Hubbard. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4.
He was brought down at the 4-yard
Inside the
line.
5, it is 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Buffalo 18, Cup 19, Cup 19.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. His throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
3rd and goal.
Ready, Cowboy 80.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. To the goal line and in. Tataroa McMillan. Touchdown, Panthers. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. To the left flat, and no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 24-yard line.
19 tight, not trap 60, trap 60.
In motion, Reed. Shotgun snap for Ward. And he finds Tyreek. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
First down, Tennessee.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not out. Gonna lose a yard.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18, Pioneer.
11 at the
7 Pioneer,
35-yard line.
79 Broncos.
In motion, Reed. Out of the gun, Ward. That one caught. It's Jimray DK. Inside the 20. And he will score. Jim DK. Touchdown Titans. His 4th TD grab of the season. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. So go for 2.
65.
They send a receiver in motion left. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Hall.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Panthers, 1st down.
On 1st down, Daniel. That one's hauled in the side by McMillan. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. A give up the middle, it's Hubbard. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
49-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
The Panthers will take their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. On 4th down, here's Matt Ariza to punt. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 29-yard line.
Ready. 70, Timberwolves. Dixie Maverick.
Kittle is the man in motion. Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive.
Red. 19 Tiger. 18 Rattler. 19 Lion. 19 tight.
From the gun, here's Ward. That's to Reed. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a big one for Tennessee. 39 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
79 Broncos, trap 60. 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats.
On first down, Ward. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by Tony Adams.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made, no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing now, Daniel. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Ready, Lions. 19, 18. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. 18. Pioneer. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
They'll throw with Daniel. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he couldn't get that one to check up, and it'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback.
Okay, ready.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Panther 60. 18 Cardinal. Cowboy 80. Panther 60. Panthers.
They'll run. It's the former LSU Tiger. Oh, big hole left side to the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. That one complete to Leggett. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for Panthers. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. To the right side, he finds McMillan. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 38-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Daniel. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down. They're able to convert by plenty on 3rd and 1.
First down.
19 Lions.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing is Daniel. He'll get that to his tight end. That's Ja'Tavion Sanders. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Viking 18. Ready.
Now Daniel. First down throw there is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. And that one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Tedero McMillan was the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
On the jump. Ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Daniels gonna throw again. Back to the right, caught by Sanders. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal.
Let's go. Hop 70, hop 70.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
To the air again is Daniels. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
3rd and goal. It's Daniel. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Timberwolves. Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cougar 19. Let's go.
Now Brown. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line.
He was brought down to the 28-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
So after 1, it's the Titans out to the early lead. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. Titans football here to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd down and 6 to begin.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Come on, come on. Not saying that. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
Here's Ward. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
60 Bison. 70 Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18. 18 Pioneer. Ready?
Back to throw is Ward. He's got his tight end, Kittle. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
70 Lions. Warriors 70. Dragon 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. 19 Lions.
On 1st and 10, Ward. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Ward to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Mustang 19. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 79 Broncos.
Hill brought in motion.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Throwing on 3rd down. Ward. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's in. Jim DK. Touchdown, Tennessee. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this guy.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Come on, come on.
On 1st down, it is Hubbard. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Hubbard. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a 1st down. Daniels now going to look to throw. To the left side, hauled in by Leggett. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Here's Hubbard. And he will get into the end zone. Cuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. An unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 2. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Warriors 70. Buffalo 18.
Now, first down throw for Ward. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. So, a big one there to start the drive. And even 50 yards.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 tight, 19 tight. Cup 19, Cup Dragon 60.
In motion, Reed.
Let's go.
On first down, it's Ward. That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding.
$60 Vikings, $60 Cougar 19, $60 Maverick, $60 Panthers, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 79 Broncos.
To throw is Ward. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
And it's 3rd down.
Mustang 19. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
They'll throw now 3rd and forever. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. He gets free. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Panthers.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He's going to like not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Cougar 7 Pirates, 18, Pioneers. Buffalo 18. Panther 11, Panther 11.
From the gun, here's Ward. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
So in those one-on-one situations, Mike, so often the quarterbacks love attacking those guys in single coverage. The problem is, if you're not perfect with your ball placement and your timing, when that defensive back gets his hands on the ball, there's no one around to make the tackle, and he's off to the races.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Cut 19 Lions. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Hill brought in motion. To throw on 2nd down is Ward. Short one there, caught by Kittle. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
6 brings up 3rd and
18 Cardinals. Dragon 60 Bobcat.
Hill brought in motion.
19 tight.
Ward now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Hawk 70. Warriors 70. 79 Broncos. Trap 60. 7 Pirates. 18 Rattler.
They are going for it. It's Ward. Taken in. And he's going to have a Titans 1st down as this defense can't come up with the play they needed. They surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down.
Cowboy 80. 70 Lions. 18 Pioneers. Mustang 19. 60 Maverick. Buffalo 18. Panther 11.
Again, it's Ward. He'll throw it left and has his running back. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup at 5 on 1st down. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
70 Timberwolves. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Cup 19, Cup 19. Dragon 60, Red Bull 80. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
To the air again. Ward exiting the pocket right. And he'll just bite the board and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Okay,
third down. They need 5.
Let's go now. Press up, 19 tight, 19 tight. Warriors 70.
Throwing again is Ward. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Ready?
Here we go on fourth with Ward. He'll air it out down the middle. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Tony Adams. And a solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
On first down, Daniel. Back to the right, caught by Sanders. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 31 yards.
70 Lions.
And the Panthers
70
first
Timberwolves.
down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Daniels now on first down. To the right side, he finds McMillan. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
70, 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
First and goal.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That one, taken in. Catarella McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Fairbairn, good on the point after. Panthers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Panthers 60, Panthers 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Trap 60, Trap 60.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. Moving outside the pocket, showing off the footwork, sliding down after a gain of 8. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 19 Lions. Panther 11, Panther 11. Buffalo 18.
Throw is Ward. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Ready?
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
County Lions. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 79 Broncos. 18 Pioneer. Dragon 60. Ready.
Back to throw is Ward. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
All right, so anytime you're faced with the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
19 tight. 19 tight. Warriors 70. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Throwing, Ward. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Got
3rd and 7.
60 Vikings. 2. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Trap 60. Trap 60. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Ward to throw again. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. 1st and 10.
Lions. Ready. Cougar 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Panther 11. Panther 11. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. 19 Lions. Go.
Now it's Ward. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Dayton Reed was the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
18 Rattler, 18 Dragon 60. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Pioneer. Ready.
On 2nd down, here's Ward. That's over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Tim DK that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Let's go now. 60 by 6, 60 by 6. Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Hill brought in motion.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you were just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, He's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
So run it down. The sun is up. To run it down. It's your money, y'all. I can run it down.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Ready. Hop 70. Hop 70. Warriors. Stephanie. Cowboy 80. Trap 60. Trap 60. Cup 19. Cup 19. 79 Broncos.
Now, first down throw for Ward. And more of the same. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Down inside the 10. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Tararella McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Buffalo 8, tag. Panther 60, Panther 60, Panther 11, Panther 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
On 1st and 10, Ward. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 25-yard line.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. 19 Lions. Steady.
Out of the gun, Ward. That's to Reed. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield.
26 yards.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Come on, come on.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now a run on 1st down. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. From the 46. Here's 2nd down and 6.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Mustang 19. 19 tight. Not Dragon 60. Steady.
Shotgun snap for Ward. going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
Deputy Ranger, Deputy Ranger. 79 Broncos. Cup 19, Cup 19. Go street. Trap 60, Trap 60. 18, Pioneer.
From the gun, here's Ward. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. They hook up again, second time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 11, Panther 11. Bobcat.
To throw is Ward. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
First down.
Viking 18. 7 Pirates.
First down.
60 Maverick. 19 Lion.
Hill brought in motion.
Warrior 70. Eighteen Rattler. Check out.
On first down, Ward.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. They've moved the ball well here, but now facing 3rd and 2.
19 tight. Ready.
Here's Ward. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns. That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the 3rd quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? And now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Cougar 19.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. He finds McMillan downfield. It's caught. And he will score again. Catarella McMillan. Touchdown, Panthers. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Panthers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he's got it at the 1. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Warrior 70, Viking 18. Mustang 19, 18, Pioneer. Ready.
On first down, it's Ward. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Panther 60.
Hill brought in motion.
Dixie Maverick. 79 Broncos.
To throw on second down is Ward. Nick Scruton in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up third and long, and most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
Bronco 80. Dragon 60. Cup 19. 7 Pirates. Cup 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Third and long. Here's Ward. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Chapter 11.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. No one open. He'll drop to his running back. And he'll be marked out at the 45-yard line.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Happy Ranger. 18 Rattler. Go.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Brings up second and 3 at the 37.
Cougar 19. Warriors 70. 18 Cardinal. 19 tight.
To the air again. Ward. Open man downfield. Tyreek Hill. And he will score. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown Titans. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
Here we go.
The lineup for the
Pass 60.
Ready. Throwing again is Ward. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision turned it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. Maybe they're starting to count how many possessions do I have left. They're going to try to get another one with an onside kick here.
That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch him by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
Okay, break. 19-18. Let's go. Ready?
On first and 10, here's Daniel. A dive and a catch. Incredible.
Hey, check that.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Panthers first down.
Daniels now on first down. This is intercepted. And the Titans are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7. Here's Brown. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
65 check, 65, 18, 5 in. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 Lions. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now it's Ward. They'll find Brown out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. That's good for a Titan first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Warrior 70, Mustang 19.
Throwing, Ward. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 10.
Cougar 19. Cougar 19. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Cub 19, Cub 19. Trap 60, Trap 60. Dragon 60.
In motion, Reed.
Ready.
On 2nd down, here's Ward. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Daniil Hunter in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's 3rd down.
Step, 19 tight, 19 tight. 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 18, 5 in.
Throwing is Ward. That's to the sideline where he finds Hill. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down.
That's just great footwork near the sideline, Mike. I mean, the ball comes out on time, really good ball placement. So all he has to make sure he does is secure the catch inbounds, and that's exactly what he does.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
In motion, Reed.
Steady.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the Titans, 38.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. They go back to Leggett. He's got another one. Here's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Panthers. First and 10 at the 28.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Panthers first down.
To the air again is Daniels. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Tenerella McMillan. Touchdown, Panthers. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game.
Titans 29.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken just shy of the goal line. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Here we go. Mustang 19. Bronco 80. Panther 60. Panther 60. Bronco 80. 19 tight. 19 tight. Panther 11. Panther 11. Buffalo 18. Check. Ready.
Now, first down throw for Ward. That's complete to Kittle, the tight end. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
19 Tiger.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Titans.
A carry here for Brown. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
70 Ranger. 60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
To throw is Ward. And more of the same. Another interception. And the Panthers have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
The 50-yard line.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Come on. Hit. Hey, Cougar 19. Let go.
On first down, Daniels. Moving to his right. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws, and that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. His 11th grab of the game. And a first down.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now covered. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12.
On second down, it's Daniels. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are under. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
They'll go. Here's Daniels. That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get there. Couple of yards short. And this is going to be a turnover on downs. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready? 19, 8, Hawk, 70, Hawk.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's to the left side, hauled in by Leggett. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 4.
Let's go.
We're going to run right over center, recover. And we'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the 1st down.
That's good for the Panthers.
Daniels now going to look to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. Flush to his right. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Tataroa McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina. With that, he joins Gale Sayers and Alvin Kamara, players in the Super Bowl era with 6 touchdowns in a single game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Warriors 70. 19 tight. 19 tight.
In motion. Reed. On 1st down. Ward. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
13 yards on the play.
Cut 19.
The Titans, 1st down.
Panther 11. Mustang 19.
At the 33-yard
2 minutes
line.
remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
60 boxes. 60 boxes. Dragon 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 Maverick. 6 Trap 60. Trap 60. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
In motion. Reed.
Ready.
On 1st down, it's Ward. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
On play action, Daniels And he'll get about 4 yards before wisely covering up.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away. Picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
In trouble, and down he goes. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
Here's Daniel. Forced out wide. And that is incomplete.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit after that amount of time, that falls completely on the shoulders of the quarterback.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. This 4th down is looming.
Tiger, 19 Tiger. Stephanie.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. It's Trevor Etienne. And he will get into the end zone. Trevor Etienne. Touchdown. Panthers. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He's got it. Panthers stretch things out even further.
Panthers 73, Titans 29.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
He'll get this out to the left flat.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
In motion, Reed. Shotgun snap for Ward. He'll look underneath here for Brown. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
18, Pioneer. Buffalo 18. Warrior 70.
Ward now on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, Nick, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Cup 19, Cup 19. Rig.
Here we go on 4th with Ward. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. Works out as they convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 Lions. 79 Broncos. Trap 60, trap 60.
One last throw here for Ward. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Panthers are winners, as we say, so long from Uptown Charlotte.
I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, got us beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get it clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as a rider, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way.